stand-up comedy now. Would you please welcome the two Nielsen to the stage?
Hey, Bruce.
Nielsen. Neil Nielsen.
You failed.
I know, I've totally failed. How you guys? How you guys doing? My name is Bruce Nielsen, and I became a resident of Key West 3 months ago. I came up from Michigan. And the first job that I got here, which is the one that I hold right now, is I am a concierge, which I believe is French for a guy who sells tourists stuff they really can't afford and convinces them they'll have fun. So, and I love Key West because there's nowhere else really in the world where you can drink all day, watch the sunset over the horizon, and sleep under the stars. And that's only our homeless people. And I believe that, I don't know, somehow since I came here 3 months ago, I believe that the city of Key West does things to kind of give tourists the wrong idea. Now there's this one word that you see around here, and it's spelled C-O-N-C-H. Phonetically, that spells conch. But yet that's the quickest way to pick out a tourist is to hear him say conch because it's pronounced conch. And then the other thing that we do to screw people up is we tell them that Sloppy Joe's is a really cool place to go. And I have a feeling that's just so we can go off to all the cool bars ourselves. And there's a different mindset down here about weather. I mean, to us, it gets down into the 50s and we're freezing. We're walking around in winter coats. And I still am Facebook friends with a bunch of my people up in Michigan. And they post things on their Facebook like, oh, had to chisel the car out of, chisel the windshield off this morning, or almost hit a telephone pole sliding on the ice, or had spent 4 hours shoveling the driveway today. And I just gotta go back and I gotta say, yeah, I can feel your pain. I had to wear socks under my sandals today. Now, my first week up here, I met a woman, and I've been married for 13 years. I got a divorce and came down here, and I'd met a woman at the Green Parrot. And we got along really good. She was really attractive. She was really sexy. And more into our meeting, she just started saying these really, really unsexy things that just were really kind of turning me off. Like, God, I can't wait until you meet my father. And my God, how is this relationship going to work out? And I'm thinking, relationship? Really? And, I guess, I don't know. It had been 13 years since I had been with a woman, and I was down here in Key West, and, as much as all of this was turning me off, I'll be honest with you, to close the deal, I would have helped her pick out China. So, and my hair, when I was in Ann Arbor, I used to drive a cab, and my hair was about this long. And people used to say, well, you look like James Hetfield, back when Metallica was cool. Or, you look like Dave Mustaine. And now I got my hair cut, and people say, you look like Philip Seymour Hoffman. Or, you ever see The Office? You look just like Dwight Schrute. So, and one thing I read about recently, they have a 12-step group now for getting off of marijuana. And I can't figure, I used to be in AA, and then I moved to Key West. But the 12 steps just really don't seem to apply to marijuana. The 8th step in AA is made a list of all persons we had harmed in our addiction and became willing to make amends to them all. And then the 9th step is made direct amends to those people wherever and whenever possible. I just can't imagine how this conversation would go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you know, I'm involved in this program, and I wanted to, I mean, remember that one time when we were over at your house, and I made you watch Wizard of Oz to Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd over and over again, and then we decided to get your mom's credit card and go to White Castle and get 3 crate cases and fucking chow them all down. And then you saw some rabbits running through the woods, and we thought, well, it would be really cool to run through the woods naked like the rabbits. And so we took off all of our clothes. And then, remember when we got arrested? And I just wanted to say, what does amend mean? Thank you guys very much.